Hello everyone, welcome to Commander Codex, the ultimate guide to mastering every commander in Magic Chess Go-Go. In today's video, I will be explaining my recommended strategy for the commander Aemon. Let's get right into it. Aemon gets a shard every time you upgrade a hero. He then gets a mirror device after collecting a certain number of shards, 7 in the current game, and can get up to 3 mirror devices. The 2-star commander Aemon gets a certain amount of gold in addition to the mirror device, 12 in the current game. The possible changes to the commander Aemon can be an increase or decrease in the number of shards needed to obtain the rewards, an increase or decrease in the bonus gold obtained after collecting the shards, or even an increase or decrease in the maximum number of mirror devices that can be obtained. However, the core gameplay is that you collect shards by upgrading heroes and can get a mirror device after collecting enough shards. Let's now dive into the strategy based around this core gameplay. The objective when playing the commander Aemon is getting all mirror devices as quickly as possible, after which they can be used to upgrade a high cost hero either immediately to 2-star or later in the game to 3-star. The most efficient strategy to achieve this revolves around recycling 2-star 1 gold heroes, as they are very cheap and can be purchased en masse, and their spawn rate is very high in the early game, which helps to quickly upgrade many of them to 2-star. The summary of the strategy is to refresh the shop continuously in the early game, buying any and all 1 gold heroes and upgrading them to 2-star, then selling the 2-star 1 gold heroes to recover the gold and feed back into the cycle, continuing until all mirror devices are obtained. However, there are many things to note while employing this strategy. First, even though the plan is to capitalize on the high spawn rate of 1 gold heroes in the early game, there is still a need to build up the economy, so the first few rounds will be used to save 20 gold to gain maximum interest, and only after this can the refresh cycle begin. The second thing to consider is the commander level. Until all mirror devices are obtained, the commander level should not be upgraded manually. In the same vein, EXP cards should be avoided, but I will discuss Go-Go cards in detail later on. The third thing to note is the lineup, both in the early game while refreshing the shop and the final lineup in the late game. My recommended early game lineup uses a 1 gold hero and a 2 gold hero to trigger a synergy, then add in 2 other 1 gold heroes. These 3 1 gold heroes can be easily upgraded to 2-star while refreshing and can provide a solid early to mid game, especially if these 1 gold heroes can be upgraded to 3-star. These 1 gold heroes can be replaced in the late game or can remain if the lineup needs them, especially if they are 3-star. The final thing to note before we move to the walkthrough is the mirror devices themselves. The minimum number of mirror devices you need is 2, because with this you can get any hero to 2-star instantly. Because of this, a possible strategy is to get 2 shards, then quickly upgrade to commander level to look for a high cost hero to upgrade to 2-star before resuming the shard collection. This variation of the strategy is especially useful if a 5 gold hero is obtained from the auction, but should otherwise be used with caution. Let's now move to the walkthrough section to try to get a deeper understanding of the strategy. My recommended lineup for Aemon is one built around the Shadow Cell synergy, since there will be a lot of refreshing, and to that end, Shadow Cell Swordsman with Natalia as the core hero is the go-to lineup. For this, Alucard, Hellcut, and Cyclops will be the 3 core 1 gold heroes, Alucard and Hellcut being the base of Shadow Cell and Swordsman, and Cyclops to trigger Stargazer as a supporting synergy. The flow of Stage 1 Round 1 will depend on whether we can get Alucard and Eudora. If Alucard and Eudora are available, sell every other hero and deploy only these 2. If these 2 are not available, buy and deploy any 3 1 gold heroes only. By following either of these paths, you will win the creep round and have 10 gold at the start of the next round. Stage 1 Round 2. I will discuss Go-Go cards later. For now, I will pick a combat card. If you have Eudora and Alucard, there's nothing else to do until the next round, unless they got some gold for surviving Stage 1 Round 2, in which case you can buy and deploy a 1 gold hero with that gold. If you do not have Eudora and Alucard and they are not available in the shop, that is, you only have 3 1 gold heroes, there is also nothing to do until the next round. If Alucard and Eudora are available in the shop, buy and deploy them only to ensure you have 10 gold. I am being specific about Alucard and Eudora because the core of the lineup I will be using is Shadow Cell, and these 2 are its base heroes. If the core lineup you want to use is Starwing, for example, the core heroes would be Atlas and Matilda, and if the lineup you want to use is Doomsworn, then the core heroes will be Hylos and Cyclops. At the end of the round, buy any available 1 gold heroes in the shop before it refreshes. Stage 1 Round 3. Buy any available 1 gold heroes in the shop. In the current game, it will cost 1 gold to upgrade to level 4, but do not make this upgrade, just let the round play out. Stage 1 Round 4. The commander level will increase to 4, meaning you can deploy an extra hero. If your gold is above 20, do not buy any heroes from the shop until after the round ends so as to maintain interest. If your gold is below 20, you can consider selling some heroes to get the gold up to 20. The 5 gold hero is the highest priority in the auction, followed by the mirror device. If you cannot get these two for a reasonable price, ideally a maximum of 6 gold, then you can go for items. Stage 2 Round 1. You should now have a lot of gold to use to refresh the shop and can now begin the shard collection process by refreshing the shop and buying any and all 1 gold heroes and selling them when they get to 2 star. The extra gold you get after collecting the required shards for a reward helps to keep the economy stable during the shard collection process, so take full advantage of it. Ensure that the temporary purchase area setting is turned on, as you may need this. If you have the extra purchase slots from the Google Pass, you may have a slight advantage due to the number of extra temporary purchase slots. There is, however, one important hurdle: the blessing. In the case of the Shadow Cell core, the blessing should ideally be on Alucard. However, you cannot wait to upgrade Alucard to 2 star first to get the blessing on him, as that can be a waste of gold while you are refreshing. Therefore, my recommended approach to this is to get the blessing on any 1 gold hero that won't be deployed and keeping that hero on the deck instead of selling them after. Then when you can get Alucard to 2 star, sell the hero with the blessing so that Alucard can get the new blessing. Note that it is preferable to have as many 2 star 1 gold heroes as possible on the board before the round starts. This increases the power of the lineup, but more importantly, the cycle of refreshing the shop will continue even while the round is ongoing. If you have a 1 star hero on the board and happen to get 2 more copies of the hero while the round is ongoing, you won't be able to get them to 2 star until the next round. And while this is happening, those 2 extra copies will be taking space on the deck, which can be a problem. You have to be very quick with refreshing the shop, upgrading heroes and selling them. The quicker you are, the faster you can gather shards, and if you are quick enough and lucky enough, you can gather all the required shards by the next round. I recommend gathering all the shards before stage 2 round 4. Remember that you want to get some core 1 gold heroes to 3 star. As you are buying and selling heroes, do not make the mistake of selling the core 1 gold heroes, in this case Alucard, Hellcut and Cyclops. I also highly recommend ignoring any other heroes that appear in the shop so as to reduce the mental stress from deciding whether you need these heroes or not. Instead, hyper-focus on buying 1 gold heroes only. Stage 2 round 2 will be pretty much the same as the previous, a cycle of shard collection. Until you gather all the shards, do not upgrade the commander level. Remain at level 4 to maximize the 55% spawn rate for 1 gold heroes. Stage 2 round 3. If you have not collected all the shards yet, don't worry about picking a card yet and continue to focus on refreshing the shop. You can pick the card after. This is because at the start of the next round, the commander level will be naturally upgraded to 5, significantly reducing the spawn rate of 1 gold heroes. As such, you must complete the shard collection process before the start of the next round. Stage 2 round 4. At this point, the shard collection exercise should be complete and all mirror devices obtained. In the best case scenario, all 3 core 1 gold heroes will be 3 star, and in the absolute worst case scenario, none of them will be 3 star. Whatever the case may be, immediately after securing the final mirror device, sell off any extra heroes and get ready to upgrade to level 9. The plan is to get Natalia and immediately upgrade her to 2 star while building up the Shadow Cell Swordsman synergy. If you get a different 5 gold hero quickly, I would recommend abandoning the Shadow Cell Swordsman plan and building around this 5 gold hero instead. With a 2 star 5 gold hero, you can then make your way to level 9 to build up their synergies, then upgrade to level 10 to upgrade them to 3 star. It is also possible to focus on getting a 4 gold hero to 3 star instead, because it can be very difficult to upgrade to level 10 without EXP cards, and even if you have EXP cards, sometimes other players might just have too many 5 gold heroes, so you will need to play around a 4 gold hero instead. Basically, it's really difficult to 3 star a 5 gold hero in the current meta because pretty much every one of them is used in one Metro Zero lineup or the other. So prioritizing a 4 gold hero over a 5 gold hero might be a smarter investment. Now let's talk about the go-go cards. The strategy can be affected significantly by the first card, and so this section will try to explain the best cards to pick as the first card and give an overview of the rationale for picking the second and third cards. The best starting card is Surprise Splash, which gives 20 gold every time you get a hero to 3 star up to 3 times. My strategy that uses 3 1 gold heroes as the core is actually modeled off of this card, and so it would be a good idea to get these 3 1 gold heroes to 3 star as quickly as possible at level 4 if you get this card. Other good starting cards are the premium clients, which will greatly aid refreshing during the shard collection, Vault Upgrade, which can provide more gold for refreshing, although you have to ensure you get 40 gold before the end of the first stage to fully capitalize on its utility. Satan's Whisper, another good option for extra gold. Ally's Call, which can give you more gold if you get a 2 gold hero you can sell, or can speed up the shard collection process if you get the same 1 gold hero. Team Mission, which might not see much use during the shard collection process, but once you are done, you will easily be able to activate the card since the total number of stars on the board will be sufficiently high. Bounty Hunt, which is a hit or miss card since it's highly unlikely that your team of 1-star heroes will actually get wins. The Steady Growths, which are good because you are guaranteed to be the lowest commander level with this strategy and so can capitalize on the extra gold. Unyielding Spirits, since you are very likely to lose the first 5 rounds and can easily get the equipment chest reward. And the Synergy cards. Whatever you do, ensure you do not pick an EXP card as the first card, as this means you will not be able to maximize the high spawn rate for 1 gold heroes for as long as you might need. For the second and third cards, however, EXP cards are the highest priority, as from here on you have to quickly catch up to the other players in commander level and eventually upgrade to level 9. Gold cards are also a good option. If you can't get these, feel free to pick whatever. Before the video ends, here is a summary of the strategy with some tips and tricks mixed in. Use the first stage to save gold to start to gather interest, and in the auction, prioritize the 5 gold hero, then the mirror device, bidding a maximum of 6 gold for either item. Between stage 2 round 1 and stage 2 round 3, you will be commander level 4. During this time, refresh the shop and buy any and all 1 gold heroes you can find and sell them when they get to 2 star, except for the core 1 gold heroes that you are trying to get to 3 star. After getting the mirror devices, quickly upgrade the commander level and use 2 of the mirror devices to immediately get any 5 gold or 4 gold hero to 2 star, build a lineup around them, then upgrade to level 10 to get a 5 gold hero to 3 star, or peak at level 9 to get your 4 gold heroes to 3 star. If you don't think you can get to level 10, like I said, you can build around a 4 gold hero instead. And that will be all for this video. Don't forget to like and leave a comment on what you think about Aemon and his prospects in the current meta. Subscribe to the channel for more magic chess stuff. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.